is November 11, 2020. We have just arrived here at the Providence Hospital because Mal was having some construction and she didn't know what it was. She thought it was just cramps. So she's in bed now. They have her on monitor. They have her hooked up on the monitor. So this green line here is every time it spikes up, that means that Mal's having a contraction. And then you can also hear the heartbeat of the baby. It beats so fast. Is it supposed to be like that? Okay guys, it is November 13th, Friday. They have moved Mal upstairs to a brand new room, more like a hotel style with all the medical equipment. So last night this morning around 6 a.m. I finally went home. So I basically didn't sleep the whole night. So 6 a.m. I went home, got some rest, came back here now, just got here, brought back some food and some clothing, essentials, stuff like that, because we found out we're gonna be staying here for more than a couple days. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll give you guys a quick tour of this room here. Mal's taking a shower now. But this is the room. This is her new bed. Has a couch if I want to sleep, and TV, drawing board, and I made rice and boiled chicken. This is a boiled black chicken, just with black pepper and salt. Really basic. But they also have a full menu where the patient can order all these food. So we'll probably order something here and give this a shot too, and let you guys know how hospital food is. But yeah, this is pretty much it right here. They have plenty of outlets. Brought my camera, my vlog camera and stuff like that. My AirPods and some clothing and stuff. So I might sleep here at night, or I might just go back home and sleep at home and then make food tomorrow and bring it back. So I'm thinking that's what our plan's gonna be, and then we'll go from there. Chicken, soft chicken, huh?
Yep, that black chicken, yummy yummy.
I wonder if I should bring pepper next time. Gatsona. I was thinking about bringing gatsal and other condiments, but keep it simple.
Okay.
Kachina water. I think I have to go buy some food, like fruits and stuff. Fruits or cracker snacks, and those things, those veggie plates. Maybe I'll go buy some veggie plates. Here, I brought this banana. Make sure you eat this later on. It's the last one at home.
So I'll be here for about a week. I mean, I guess after I'm done eating, I'll like explain what's been going on. Well, yeah, I sore and remember the IV. It's sore, and I can't really.
She said it's not really IV. She said it was just water. She said it was just water last night.
Well, they're going to eventually, if they start inducing me, that's
when they need it.
They're going to insert that into here. Pitocin, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's probably just water in the bag, but that's where they're going to.
No, it has other stuff in there. Can't eat the skin?
Oh, I can eat it. It's not after labor yet.
I thought I put too much salt, but it's actually perfect. I was gonna put cilantro on it, but I don't think we had any more.
I know, we still did. It was in the. It's in the. The little opening thingy. Oh gosh, it's been a while. This chicken.
Yep, you're gonna start eating chicken from now on. The chicken diet starts now, guys.
Kinda, not really. I'll eat the parts I can.
Let me tell you guys something, man. Living in the hospital is not fun, guys. Trust me.
Actually, I've been enjoying it.
No. People don't want to be at the hospital. It ain't like being at the hotel, guy.
Right now it is.
No.
I mean, well, I'm just going into it with a good, positive mind.
Should I put this in the refrigerator? Well, you don't have no microwave, huh?
Yeah, I don't have a microwave. This all happened so fast. You know, we like always have this vision of what our birth plan is gonna be, but I always knew that I had to keep an open mind because this is like my first pregnancy, our first baby, first time parents, so don't really know what to expect. New here for sure, did not know what to expect.
I was expecting a regular break your water and then run to the
He
hospital.
was expecting this like Hollywood typical like
All these
labor.
All these movie has lied to us, you know.
Yes, they
I was
have.
expecting like in the grocery shop, water breaks, hop in the car, get a speeding ticket. Oh, we got a baby. The baby gets born in the car.
Yeah.
Some Hollywood stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was thinking. But no. Little did he know. Thankfully, I have like done a lot of like research, labor and delivery videos, and like I watch a lot of like doulas and nurses give advice about like things that, you know, really helpful things that what to expect and the different kinds of pregnancies, just because everyone's pregnancy is so different. My first and second trimester was honestly super easy. It's never really given me an issue up until like I'd say my third trimester. And my third trimester, I guess that's when it did kind of give me some complications because I ended up getting gestational diabetes, and you know that's pretty that's pretty common too, because a lot of women do get gestational diabetes during pregnancy. But yeah, that's kind of where it kind of started. Some complications, and it was fine. I have to definitely watch my sugar levels. Baby was measuring okay. He was doing good, and then up until recently, last week I had my checkup, and my doctor had measured him a little smaller because I'm like 35, almost 36 weeks, and he was like measuring about 31 weeks, 31, 32, and so just a little smaller, and couldn't really figure out like what it could be. So I had like another ultrasound, and baby was okay, but he was measuring small, so that was kind of the new problem. And if you guys have if you guys do like any research or Google and any kind of like read on that, like about, you know, premature, I guess my baby would be kind of considered like late premature baby at 35, 36.
She says it's about 4 pounds right now.
Yeah, so baby is weighing about 4 pounds. God, I had just had like so many things happen last night and then today. It just happened so fast.
Start from last night.
Yeah, so let's start from last night. Yesterday I was at work, and I got a call from my doctor. She left a voicemail saying that it was kind of urgent and to see if I can go in later on, like around 4, so she can monitor the baby's like heartbeat. And so luckily I was off early, so I was able to do that. Go in, got monitored. They just want to monitor baby's movements and just listen to his heartbeat. And every time I feel him move, I would have to like beep the thing. But I guess I was having contractions as well, so I was like beeping as I was like feeling contractions too that I didn't know I felt. Like I didn't know I was having contractions up until like it dawned upon me what that feeling was. And then it was just like one thing led to another. She was definitely concerned. Like I said, baby was small, and then his heartbeat like kept like dipping when I had a contraction, and that's when she's like, okay, we're gonna admit you to the hospital, and you should head there after this, and be expected to stay there for like a few nights until we kind of find like what the problem is. So, and you know, this can be, I will most likely might have to get induced. If baby's not forming well in the womb, then baby is gonna come early. So we're gonna have like an early labor. So that's where it began. So after that, called NU, and I was just like, honey, yeah, so we might, like, I might have to go into labor, like, early. And he was just, like, I was still trying to process this, and he also was too, but he was, like, so, like, not understanding the gravity of the situation, asking so many questions, and even I still didn't know. But we did have
I was like, man, we still have 3 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks actually.
I thought we still had 4 weeks.
Like about 4 or 5 weeks. Because, well, estimated due date is like December 12th. So it's like November 13th. So we were expecting a December baby. So, yeah, now we're expecting a November baby.
Maybe. Don't know yet. Not official.
Maybe, yeah. And so it's kind of hard. We had a long night. I ended up having the IV thing stuck onto me because this is where, if I do get induced, which I may eventually, because baby is going to be early regardless, this is where they are going to put the Pitocin and to kind of induce and, you know, whatchamacallit, kind of like fasten labor, whatever. And then I had a steroid shot. I'm gonna have another one here in a few hours.
Oh, they call it steroid?
Yeah, the steroid shot is to help mature babies'
The baby's
lungs.
lung, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Just kind of give it a little kick.
Yeah, just because the reason why that is because every time I have a contraction, baby has a hard time breathing when my contraction goes up and his heart rate goes low. So with the lungs, I think with the steroid shot, I think that just helps like produce the lungs. And say if baby is good and I don't need to be induced, at least like for the week that I'm here, he will be okay developing naturally in my womb without having to be induced so soon. And I mean, there's a lot that can go wrong. Like say if this doesn't like work out, I could end up having a C-section too. And that's yeah, that was the goal. Is like that was kind of the least, like that's like the last resort. Our
family tree, we have never had any C-section.
Your family tree?
I think my sister did. I wonder if Val did.
Oh.
I don't know about my sisters, but I know most of my sisters and my mom has always been just natural birth.
Most of us were natural birth, but my younger brother, my mom had a C-section with my younger brother, and that was because he was a pretty big baby. But yeah, so we're going to, it's like, you know, as long as we can do natural. I mean, I know being induced wasn't like a part of the plan, but you know, like I was open to anything, of course. Like say I wanted to do, like I was probably, you know, typical hoping for full term, doing natural, not having any medications, but if I needed to, I would be open to an epidural. And like in this case, baby is small. You know what? If I need to get induced and go into early labor because baby can form healthier outside the womb, we want whatever is best for baby. But at least with this choice, like it is reassuring. It's still very heartbreaking, but I've been going through like kind of like a roller coaster of emotions where it's like everything's going okay, everything will be fine, and then I'd be like crying for a little bit because I'm just like, oh my god, like can't believe this is all happening. And yeah,
just gotta wing it out.
But that's okay. I mean, it's just overwhelming and time to process, but thankfully today I really had time to process everything and be able to ask the right questions. Everyone here has been really good, like doctors, the nurses, whatever question I had, they like answered really thoroughly. They made sure I really understood what was going on, so which was great. So I'd say word of advice, really, if you don't know, do not be afraid to ask, because no question isn't really like a stupid question, you know? So I feel like it's really nice that the way they explain things to me is like as if they're just talking to me for the first time. Like, I'm sure this is what they do all day, every day, and they probably have to explain, the way they explain things to me was so thorough and clear, so I really appreciated that. And so even though we're hoping, like things aren't really certain yet, you know, things can change. We're just hoping for the best. We're just praying for the best. So, yep, this is like day 2. So I will be staying here overnight again and just...
The baby's fluctuating so much. So the baby's heart rate's at 63, 60, 135, 133. It keeps jumping super weird. Last night the heart rate was around like 150, 160, but now it's like much lower.
No,
Maybe you keep moving it so you can...
Yeah, sometimes I move, sometimes baby moves, so it stops for a little bit, but they say it's good. The baby's heart rate they say overall is good. The only issue is that when I do have a contraction is when it dips low. That was the only reason why they're like worried. And that's why I can't get admitted out of the hospital. They want to...
I wonder if other mothers, I wonder when they have contraction, does their baby do that too? Or does their baby heart rate stay the same?
Mm-mm.
So it's not normal? When you have contraction, it's supposed to stay the same?
No, when you have contractions, I think it should be steady, or, you know, at least
be cut
enough.
off?
Yeah, it shouldn't be cut off, or the heart rate shouldn't dip low. Because it's, yeah, you know, that's what it means, is that if it dips low during the strongest time, it is a bit of a concern. But it's like, he's like the middle. He's not like super high risk of that, but it's, you know, you just never know. We just want to be safe. And like I said, it's like, I think it's just the fact that baby is still a little tiny, but they also said don't worry too, because usually they're tiny. He is going to eventually be induced. They don't want me to go longer than 37 weeks.
40 weeks is the normal thing, right?
Yeah, they say 37. If I could go 37, he wouldn't have to be in the NICU.
And we're at what, 36 weeks now?
Almost 36.
So we're just hoping, I'm just hoping everything just kind of gets back to normal and we get admitted out and just kind of let nature do a thing. But we know in this scenario it's not going to turn out that way, so we're just going to have to wait a few days.
Yeah.
They told us that we might be here for a week, right?
Week and a half.
We're going to be here for a week, so...
But most of the time, it's just, they really just want to really monitor and kind of make sure.
They can't just monitor 2 days and be like, oh, you're good. They want to see a consistent database, like at least a week.
Or at least improvement.
Yeah,
of like, okay,
so,
if they stop the contractions, is baby going to be fine? And at least with the steroids, you know, like his lungs will be functioning good. Steroid shot, at least his lungs will be mature and like functioning well, but it's just depending on like the medication that they give me. And so that's the thing, is that like, okay, it seems like the plan is kind of going where I would like it to go, but definitely it will not be able to go home. I have to be here for them to monitor me.
So Mal's gonna be here for a week, and I'm allowed, since the whole C-19 is going on, they only allow one visitor, so most likely the husband or the spouse. So just saying, they also only allow one exit. So for me, I can walk around the hospital, inside the hospital, as much as I want, but if I leave the hospital, I can only come back once. So last
like a
night,
24-hour pass.
So this morning I left, and then I came back, but it's technically a new day, I would say. So if I was to leave later on, I can get it passed, and then I'll be able to come back tomorrow morning. But I think that's our plan. I'm just gonna sleep here for the night. Then I'm gonna go home, sleep at home, prepare food, bring her any stuff that she needs, and then I'll hang out with her again until late evening, and then I think that's our plan right now.
Yeah.
So I can go home and at least get some rest at home, prepare stuff, and also take care of some work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They do have a nice couch here and all that stuff. So if I do have to sleep, we do have an extra blanket, and I do have some spare clothes here. But for the most part, that's our plan now. I'll just leave at nighttime, come back in the afternoon, and stock up on inventory what we need. But for the most part, we just gotta make this our temporary home.
Yep. Yeah, make this our like a little staycation for a little bit.
Staycation, yeah.
Ooh, I'm feeling like a dumb.
So that's an update for our that's our baby update for now, guys. It's November 13th, Friday. So
Friday the 13th.
Friday 13th. So we'll keep you guys posted. These vlogs might be current or might be late, but we'll keep you guys updated on this.
Yeah, we just want to share our journey so far.
Our journey.
Yeah.
And then we wish you guys a good weekend. Looks like the weekend's gonna be nice. The weather's gonna be warmer and such. So we'll keep you guys posted. Until next time.
All right. Good night.